Hey guys, welcome back to another video here at Motorsport Madness. Today we have a pretty special video for you as we are at one of the most famous racing circuits in the entire world and history as well. We are at Brooklands, the first purpose-built racetrack in the entire world, built in 1907, and we are racing here for episode forgotten now. I think it's 3. I'm pretty sure it's 3. We've done Spa, Avis, and now it's Brooklands, yeah. So, Dangerous Races of History, number 3, and we're here at Brooklands, the fastest, not only one of the oldest, but the fastest tracks in the world. Especially at the time, it was insane. It's an oval track, if you don't know, and this was really where, if I think Grand Prix racing, you think of Brooklands, and especially here in the UK, if anyone thinks of old style racing, they think of Brooklands. And unfortunately, due to the outbreak of the Second World War, it closed because the area was an aircraft factory, so the RAF took over the site, and several areas I think were built over. Too damaged, and it just never got used again. And it's now a really cool museum, and they still do mini races there. There's still parts of the banking that they can still use, and they've got the old start finish straight as well that's been restored. So they do racing. It's a fantastic museum from what I've seen, and hopefully this year I get to attend Brooklands for the first time. They've got a few events coming up, so looking forward to those. And I'm looking forward to this race because we are driving the 1923 Grand Prix cars. We have here the Delage 2C LV, I think, 2LCV, or Delage. My French is awful, and I apologise to anyone who speaks French or is French who is offended by what I just said. But we're driving the blue car, and I have featured this car once on this channel on my Google video, which is definitely check out if you have an hour of your time. And it's just made by a nice cup of tea, and this is the entire group from the French Grand Prix in 1923. We have Sunbeams, we have the Bugattis, Fiats, we have everything. The other names I cannot pronounce, or I've just completely forgotten. But you can just about see the other Delages behind us, and beyond that is the Sunbeams, I think. I'm pretty sure. And in front of us we've got the Bugattis and Fiats and something else. Anyways, I'm pretty worried about this one. I've done plenty of races on Brooklands before, but not in cars like this. And racing here, especially in VR, in this game, is something truly special. And you are here along for the ride. So sit back, grab a nice cup of tea, download a nice cup of tea's mods, come back and watch this video, and you'll see how cool they are. Especially this car here. This is definitely my favourite of them all. It is a classic look of a vintage Grand Prix car from that era. It is beautiful, and it's amazingly well done, so credit to him. So yeah, let's get on with this. Brooklands 1923. Right, here we go then. Brooklands, 8 laps. There's a lot of smoke coming from that voice in over there. And also to note, to my right is Murray Walker apparently. Let's go. There we go, Brooklands. Well, this feels weird. I haven't driven this thing for a while. I'm actually sitting in the upright position, unlike earlier. Oh, where are you going, Murray? I've also... Whee! Okay. I've also had to turn down the volume quite a bit, because this car is incredibly loud. Right, this is the members banking, I believe. Yay. Watch the aeroplane. Yeah. And I have no rear mirrors, so I'm having to actually turn to have a look at the other cars. Come on. I love this as a warning. So we can warn the other drivers when we're nearby and pass them. Because we're so fast right now. We're picking up alarming speed. Okay, on the inside, I think. Let's go. Those are the two Bugattis in front. We've actually got through the pack quite. No. Yeah, control it, control it, control it. Not control it. Oh god. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, we survived. See why this track's dangerous? Because I'm driving on it, that's why. See, that increases speed. Not car behind me, doesn't it? It's at this point I just want to throw a banana. Okay. That's it, lap one. I think I was quite lucky to have that contact there, because there's certain areas of the track that the elevation changes drastically, and so did my voice there. I do apologise there. Walk out. So yeah, you see there's a ditch on the end of that track. If I went off there, that's the car flipped over and transported back to the pits. Well, I'm confident we can get to the front of the pack again. With 4 cars in front of us, all the same colour. Where's that my walker? It's 12. I'm currently not 7. Well, I've got some cars behind me. I've got the aeroplanes. I'm recording the aeroplanes from now on, purely because they were made by an aircraft manufacturer who built fighter planes during the First World War, and then after the war was like, no, let's build some cars instead. That's why they look the way they do. And they don't really make much sound either. Right, so we passed them. Wait, what? I've got a blue flag. Oh, I've been lapped. Stupid game. Anyway. Now, if you really want an experience on this track, drive one of the Silver Arrow cars around here. So like Mercedes W25 or the 125, the Eras, they're particularly challenging to drive around this track because it is incredibly difficult but also incredibly satisfying. Okay. Ooh. So the thing is with these cars, they're still a bit challenging. It's terrifying, but not as fast as what I'm used to. Normally, I don't drive these speeds on this track. I think the fastest I've achieved on this track is about 250 miles an hour, and that was in the W25. No, W125. Right, the 2 sunbeams there. Done. Not much noise coming from. I'm a little bit worried. Well, not worried, I'm just... Yeah. Well, so apparently I'm napping myself. I don't understand what's going on here. But we're catching up to the 2 Bugattis in front of us. And there's a red car in front of them. And that down there, that bit of road down there, that is the start-finish straight. Obviously we didn't actually start down there, I've just hit my bike as usual. Right down there, some museums in that area. I'm currently giving you a tour while I'm doing a race. But this section is still, they still drive on this section, and this bridge is still there. I think this goes right up to where that bridge thing is, where we're about to cross right about now. I think, I'm not too sure. Right, we've got some Bugattis here. Let's get up close to the scale. Hello. But I know this is probably not giving the best impression of what this was like back in the day, because it's not really much happening. But you can probably appreciate this speed, probably about, I'd say about 140 mile an hour, and you can probably have the impression of what it must have felt like just to drive these things. I can't tell what car this is. This is the leader. Apparently I'm still last. I don't know I really don't know what's happened. Is it another deluge or is it a sunbeam? Hello. Don't come near me. I think it's a sunbeam, I think. I really shouldn't be this close. But I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. I've actually got my foot to the throttle and it's still next to me. There's the cars. Oh, they're a little bit further back. Aha! Loser! I win! Well, I'm not yet. No, me, I'll probably just crash. I don't know why they're so quiet. It's really annoying. It is on the outside of the oval. I'm going to do the same. Look at this. This is amazing. See, there was a lot of drivers that died here. I'm not too sure on how many did eventually die here, but there was a lot of accidents, as you can understand. There's no fences on the top. There's nothing. He's still behind me. Quick. On the outside. The curve really sharpens here. You've got to be really careful. Especially about here. There we go. And right there. Ooh. Yeah, right. Where's that other car? It's a little bit further back. I think we've got this in the bag. Oh, you have no idea where the other car's gone. Oh, I can see them just over there. Oh, last minute. Apparently I'm still last. I don't know how. This hasn't really shown you the true dangers of the circuit. I mean, yeah, I had a bit of a schism this morning. This morning? At the start of the race. So it hasn't really given you the best impression of why this is so dangerous. I'm sure if I did it in 1930s cars, it would be a lot different. But even then, just driving at Brooklands, it's amazing and it's addicting. You just want to keep doing it over and over and over again. Okay. I would turn around, but not right now. Right, there's a car there. So we're about to come up to lapped traffic. Apparently I'm the lapped traffic, but I'm not. These guys are about to be lapped. And according to the system, I'm about to go from 20th to 19th. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, it's a while back. He's not going to bother me anytime soon. Is that the airfield? Yes, that's the airfield. You can see the airplane there. And on your left, you see the airfield. There's the First World War airfield, Second World War as well. RAF. Can't tell what car this is from me, but I can imagine it'll be the Roland or Roland, because that is the slowest car in this sort of pack. This is one of the fastest. I should have really got the slowest one really. I have got the difficulty set to 95, and it's still reasonably easy. Oh no, it's another Delage. Anyway, it's the final lap now. I think. No, it's. Oh, it's a. It is the Roland, I think. No idea. There we go. Yep. Ooh. Nervous then. It's okay. It's okay. How is my brakes looking? Oh, they look fine. Perfect. I love the detail of this car, look at it. All the leakages and everything, it all moves, it's amazing. back to the racing. There's some more cars there, flying around the oval. Well, banking, it's not really an oval, is it? I do apologise, didn't actually mean to say that. Now could you imagine doing this in a car like this, over and over and over again? You wouldn't want to do that, but they did at these insane speeds, because this would have been absolutely insane for this period. Right, I think now we're on the last lap. We're 18th apparently, even though I am the leader. I really don't know what's happened to this game, this race. Let's see if we can get a couple of these lap cars. I think they're the Voicings again. But it's the last lap. Let's try and get as fast as we can. Come on. There's a train there as well. This is the railway straight. It was a railway, but I don't think it was on the track as portrayed there. I don't know why that's there. There's still a nice little touch. So if I think about it and driving along, I'm like, oh, what was this section called? Oh yeah, the railway straight. Gotcha. There's the voicings again. Hello again. Hello. I'll stay for it. Hey. They've got two more in front of them. I don't know what they're doing. We're approaching the finishing line now. We're not going to finish on the start-finish straight, but we're finishing elsewhere. The two Delages as well. Oh, it's a shame. I want to hear their roar. Probably still might be able to. But we're about to cross the line. It's just under the footbridge. And 14th, apparently. Hey, that's good. Yeah, good race. Even though I was first. And you know I was first. Ooh! Okay. And there they go. And that was Brooklands. That was okay. That was my first race experience on Brooklands. I've done a couple of track days, but never a full race. So, and that was my first time seeing what that was like. Yeah, well, Walker finished 6th. That's cool. But yeah, that was the Brooklands Circuit. We could do another video here. We've got the Campbell Circuit, which is kind of like the infield section. There's another start-finish straight down there. And oh, that's the I forgot what it's called, but they do hill climbs on that hill there. I have to go and try that in a second once I finish recording this video. And yeah, all that building over there still survives, and hopefully this year I can come here and visit for real, because I do kind of like a Goodwood style festival of speed, and they use the hill over there for hill climb events and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways guys, that was an eventful race. It was a bit of a skirmish at the start, but eventually we managed to claw our way back and we won this race. Okay, you saw it, we did win this race. And you guys behind me, you better listen. I won that race, okay? Thank you. See, they all agreed. They were in stunned silence. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Dangerous Races of History. Next up, we don't know where we're going to end up. We just look at a list and go, let's do that one. And this is one I've been wanting to do for a little while, so I was like, okay, let's just do it now. So that was Brooklands 1923. And like I said, thank you so much for watching. Consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.